In this video I'm going to show you how I went from mixing one bucket of milk replacer at a time and feeding just 6 calves on a 6 teat feeder to mixing a whole bag of milk 20 kgs at once on a unit that can feed up to 30 calves at a time. This is how I got on. Let me know what you think down below. So I've been wanting to rear some calves for a while. It seems like the only profitable so I've been wanting to rear some calves for a while. You know, trying to build back numbers here on the farm, it is not easy buying older stock. The price of things at the minute, and I just think the biggest profit margin or the biggest range for growth is buying them young and getting rid of them as a yearling, or even keeping them on the 2 years as stores, as we have done with our own bulls. So these are all bull calves, 3 lovely Herefords in there. There's one Albrecht out of a Simmental. She kind of has a white spotty face, and then there's 2 down as a Limousine, but this one kind of looks like an Albrecht, lighter coat, and he has a brown nose on him. But yeah, there's some lovely stock right there, and I've just been using this 6 teat feeder that we've had sitting there for a good few years, since my brother reared a few Belgian blue calves a while back. So 6 and 6, I'm just feeding them one at a time. But you'll see later in this video, I've invested in a feeder that can feed up to 30 calves at one time. It's an ad lib feeder, so they can drink as much milk as they want whenever they want it, kind of a job. Self-regulating, and we'll see how it goes anyway. But I'm going to set it up today. It's a fine April day, there's great temperature in the sun there, and things are starting to look up for the spring. So I plan to put them, so yeah, they're happy enough. Take this off them, feed these other lads. These guys are about 5 weeks old, 5-6 weeks old, so they'll get another couple of weeks of milk. And yeah, always keep some straw and some crunch in front of them, and they've been fine so far. So in this other shed here, in this whole cabin, I have 6 Friesians, and they're due to pick them up. But this is what I have to set up. So it's the Heatwave. I got this off a lad in Limerick, Tom FLAVIN. He's an electrician, and he sells these Heatwave calf and lamb feeders. That is handy.
This way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. This thing is handy.
What?
No, they suck it through.
Ah.
But that's just to start it off. Very handy. Now they're gonna eat too much because
Yeah.
they're used to just. So you just see it here, either side. There's two teats and there's tubes going over to where I have this Heatwave unit set up, and then there's a barrel that I clean every time I refill it, give it a power wash, and mix a full bag of milk, 20 kgs of powdered milk, and make enough for 12 of them, and it lasts them about a day and a half before I have to mix it again. But I could split it 6 and 6 if I wanted to, but I felt it was better for them to be able to fight between the 4 instead of just 2 on either side, and them being able to have a bit of a runabout around this bale feeder is also quite nice. So again, looks a bit mucky now, but this is proven to be a very good space to rear calves. And just drill the hole and put my ad-lib feeder through on the other side of the wall, and I can feed them from the other side. Very clean, keep everything clean and separate, and absolutely flying it, so it is. So if I haven't mentioned before, I got the Heatwave unit off Tom FLAVIN. He's an electrician down in Limerick, the border of Limerick and Kerry, and he does supply these Heatwave units and cattle scales, weighing scales. I'll put his details here, his phone number and whatnot, and yeah, sure, give him a call. He is selling through these Heatwaves quite quick because they're a great alternative to the expensive robotic ones. You don't get the data, you don't know how much they're feeding, but it's automatic. They feed themselves, they suck it through, they're heating the milk as they eat it. So absolutely great system, and it's kind of the middle ground between feeding them yourself with whatever teat and mixing it hot and whatnot, and going the full on JFC or urban milk feeders that you do see. But yeah, no, absolutely couldn't say anything better about it. My next idea is actually, I have a contact, I think, close by. He has a good few hundred ewes ready to drop in the next couple of weeks. He already has a few pet lambs there, and I actually want to, it's good for pet lambs and goats as well. They give you the small teats for the lambs. So I actually want to try maybe 50, 60 pet lambs in here and rear them, and it'd be nice dry stock of sheep. Be great for the land, sell them off before the winter and whatever. It'd be nice and handy to rear them. Wouldn't cost much to get a good few of them too, and actually earn a few pounds. So that is my idea. So once we have a batch of lambs gone through here, we'll see how that goes, see if we can get another batch of them, but more than likely I'll go back and buy a few calves. But these lads, as I said, absolutely flying it. Bit of hay there, they've been eating straw too, and I've plenty of creep or crunch left in front of them, and again, fed as much milk as they can handle on this ad-lib feeder. These calves are ranging from about 8 to 9 weeks, and I'm going to start weighing them off the milk. So get these lads outside and in the sun, and